Next up, down and out for Black Mouse. We need to acquire a raid weapon stash contract and complete it without any teammates being downed. If you're playing solo, this is probably a bit easier as you can look after yourself. Otherwise, just make sure teammates know what's going on. What do we need to do? Well, looking on the map for different contracts, we need to find a raid weapon stash contract, which looks like this little stick man inside of the phone. Maybe it's a Y with a circle above it. Anyways, that's what we need to head to. There we go, picking up the raid weapon stash contract. It'll tick off the first part of the mission. Now, all we need to do is complete it. So on the map, you'll find something marked, usually a stronghold. What we need to do is get in there and pretty much clear it out. There will be usually some pretty armored guards, but being strongholds, you can usually pick off a few through open windows and things like that. Makes life a lot easier. Here, there doesn't seem to be too many windows. Case in point, this window here. You can happily clear the building, usually pretty well, without even having to worry about guards, or at least being shot at. This makes life a heck of a lot easier, and you'll already know this trick if you've been following my other guides. Of course, if you do want drops from them, you'll need to clear it relatively fast. That way things don't completely despawn. Round the back, nothing's open, so now all that's left to do is get in there and clear out the rest. So, of course, I was very nearly down there. That was probably almost the end of the mission. Yikes. Very, very close. Heading upstairs in this case, in this room, you'll find a big old weapon stash. As soon as we start mining our way into this, it will call back up, and we will need to stay relatively close to it in order to finish this. In this case, they're being brought in by a helicopter, so just check where it lands, and we need to start clearing it out. Unfortunately, there don't seem to be windows up here, which makes life a little bit more difficult. At least they're not super heavily armed, making life at least a little bit easier. Never mind, these ones definitely are armed, and very dangerous. Taking a step back, they usually seem to flock around the actual stash, which is usually pretty good, and level 3 guards, great. Here we go, stash unlocked. I think that's the end of the mission, even though we haven't killed anything. Yes, it is. Sweet. Now if I go down, everything's fine. I don't particularly want to, but there definitely are lots of people coming in here trying to make sure I do go down. Sweet. Okay, having completed the mission, the last thing left to do is, of course, check out the weapon stash and have fun with your spoils. And that is how to do down and out for Black Mouse. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Ciao.